God that you worship is a loving God who longs to restore all that you have lost. He is a loving Father who longs to console, mentor, and usher you into a state of healing and wholeness. Not just a cold, heartless God who doesn't give a damn about your problems. It would be incredible to witness how God restored you through the most trying circumstances. That is what occurs when you allow God to love you and put your faith in His purpose for your life. However, how can you be certain that God is going to actually make up for what you've lost? These are some indicators. 1. Unhealing of old wounds. When old hurts and pains start to fade, it's a sign that God is going to make up for what you've lost. The grief and pain you've carried around start to fade as your old wounds heal. You could start to feel more at ease discussing what occurred to you and experience less hurt or anger. That's an indication that God is about to make up for what you've lost when that occurs. 2. Restoration of serenity and joy. Incomprehensible for humans. When you feel a deep feeling of joy and serenity, it's a sign that God is working in your life. You cannot describe this joy and tranquility. It is a gift from God, an indication that He is making up for what you have lost. 3. Aligning your life with God's calling. When your life is in line with God's plan, healing is on the verge of happening. This indicates that He is kindling a fire within of you to take you to the locations He has in store for you. 4. A significant transition in your spiritual life. An abrupt shift in your spiritual life indicates that God is bringing back the things you have lost. This can show itself in a variety of ways, including a rekindled desire to pray or a greater hunger for the Word of God. 5. Unexpected possibilities spring forth. When unforeseen possibilities arise, it means that God is at work in your life, causing the wind of restoration to blow in your direction. 6. God requests that you redo something you've done before. If God requests that you repeat something you've done previously, it's an indication that He is bringing back the things you once had. This might entail going back to a location, undertaking, or style of life that you had previously abandoned. 7. Growing confidence and dependency on God. When you have more confidence in God, restoration is on the horizon. You start to place greater trust in His discernment and leadership for every choice you make. 8. Divine connections. God is replenishing what you've lost when He places the proper individuals in your life. These individuals are here to lend you their advice, encouragement, and support. 9. Divine confirmations. It's a sign that God is restoring what you've lost when you receive confirmation from Him in various forms. This could be conveyed through words of wisdom, counsel, or prophecies that specifically address your circumstances. Make praying and reading the Bible a way of life rather than merely a routine. When you're anxious or overwhelmed, turn to prayer and allow God to uplift your soul and give you His pleasure and serenity. Have faith in God's perfect design and timing for your life. Recall that God's restoration is a process of refining rather than a destination. It's about molding yourself into the image of God.